Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're diving deep into the captivating world of the bold and the beautiful to explore some jaw-dropping spoilers and intriguing theories surrounding mysterious characters and long-forgotten storylines. From the enigmatic Remy Price and his potential hidden identity to the surprising return of a fan favorite, Nick Marone, along with whispered hints about Brooke Logan's past. We got a lot to unpack. So, grab a cozy drink, settle in, and let's journey through the drama, secrets, and unexpected twists that are stirring up Los Angeles' most glamorous families. Remy Price, a stranger with a shocking secret? Let's start with Remy Price, a character who burst onto the scene with an air of mystery, shadowing Elektra Forrester with an unsettling intensity and guarding Luna Nozowa's deepest secrets. At first glance, Remy appeared to be a peripheral figure, someone who might fade into the background after a brief stint. After all, his last notable appearance was something as mundane as repairing Bill Spencer's air conditioning unit. Yet, there's something peculiar about his sudden disappearance from the spotlight. Why has the show gone silent on Remy? Could there be a larger, more sinister reason behind his low profile? Perhaps the writers are setting the stage for a bombshell reveal that could shake the foundations of the Forrester and Logan families. Imagine this. Remy might not just be a random interloper, but someone tied to the core of this soap opera's history, harboring a secret that could unravel years of buried truths. As we dig deeper into his story, the layers of deception only seem to thicken, making us question everything we thought we knew about this cryptic character. Nick Marone's comeback. A blast from the past. Speaking of blast from the past, let's turn our attention to the exciting return of Nick Marone, portrayed by the charismatic Jack Wagner, whom many fans might also recognize from When Calls the Heart. Nick, the rugged and often underestimated half-brother of Ridge Forrester, is making his way back to the bold and the beautiful, and the timing couldn't be more poignant. The last time we saw Nick, he was a comforting presence for Brooke Logan during one of her many heart-wrenching moments. Now, as history seems to repeat itself with Brooke once again nursing a wounded heart, Nick's reappearance feels almost fated. Could his return signal more than just a shoulder to cry on? Perhaps Nick is bringing with him unresolved issues or old flames that could reignite long-dormant conflicts. His presence in Los Angeles is like a storm on the horizon, promising emotional turbulence and unexpected alliances. Fans are buzzing with speculation about how Nick's return will ripple through the lives of everyone at Forrester Creations, especially given his complicated history with both Brooke and Ridge. The enigma of Jack Marone. A forgotten chapter? Now, let's talk about a name that hasn't been whispered on the show in far too long. Jack Marone. For those who followed the soap for years, you'll recall the tangled and controversial storyline surrounding Jack's birth, involving Brooke Logan and Taylor Hayes in a web of drama that left viewers on the edge of their seats. Jack, the son of Nick Marone and Brooke, was once a pivotal piece of the show's narrative, yet in recent years, it's as if he's vanished into thin air. Neither Brooke nor Taylor ever bring him up, and it's almost as though the writers have chosen to erase him from existence. This silence is deafening, especially for longtime fans who remember every twist of Jack's story. Wouldn't it be more satisfying if the show acknowledged his absence, perhaps mentioning that he's away at a prestigious boarding school in Europe, or, tragically, that he's no longer with us? Ignoring such a significant character feels like a disservice to the audience's emotional investment. After all, fans don't forget, and the lingering questions about Jack continue to haunt online forums and discussions. Casey Kasperzik's tease. What lies ahead for Jack? Adding fuel to the fire of curiosity, supervising producer Casey Kasperzik recently dropped some tantalizing hints about Jack Marone's place in the current storyline. While we know from Casey that Jack won't be physically returning to Los Angeles alongside his father, Nick, there's a promise that his name will come up during Nick's visit. This subtle tease has sparked countless theories among viewers. Could Jack be living a life far removed from the drama of LA, perhaps studying abroad or pursuing a career that keeps him out of the family chaos? Or is there a darker reason for his absence, something that Nick might reveal in a heart-to-heart with Brooke? Casey's comments suggest that while we won't see Jack on screen, his influence might still be felt, potentially setting the stage for future developments. It's a clever move by the writers to keep us guessing, ensuring that Jack remains a ghostly presence in the narrative, haunting the edges of every conversation about Brooke and Nick's shared past. Remy Price unmasked. Could he be Jack Marone? Now, let's circle back to Remy Price and dive into the wildest theory yet, one that could tie all these threads together in a shocking twist. What if Remy, with his eerie obsession with Electra Forrester and his shadowy behavior, isn't just a random newcomer, but actually Jack Marone in disguise? Picture this. Jack, who may have grown up troubled and misunderstood, could have returned to Los Angeles under a new identity, driven by unresolved pain from his tumultuous childhood. Perhaps the reason Brooke and Taylor never mention him is because of the heartache and shame tied to his darker tendencies, which might have manifested early on. If Remy is indeed Jack, his fixation on Electra takes on an even more chilling tone, hinting at a deep psychological wound or a need for connection that he can't express in a healthy way. The doctored photos and mysterious actions could be cries for attention from a young man who feels abandoned by his own family. This theory would also add a delicious layer of irony to Brooke's past criticisms of Ridge about his troubled son, Thomas Forrester. Imagine the drama if Brooke must now face the reality of her own child walking a similarly dark path. The soap has never shied away from blurring moral lines, and this potential reveal could redefine family dynamics across the board. The ripple effects of Remy's true identity. If Remy does turn out to be Jack Marone, the fallout would be nothing short of explosive. Consider how this revelation would impact Brooke, who has always strived to maintain a certain image despite her own complicated history. Confronting a son she barely recognizes, one who may harbor resentment or anger toward her, could be one of the most emotionally charged storylines we've seen in years. Then there's Nick, who might feel a mix of guilt and protectiveness upon learning that the son he took away from LA has returned under such troubling circumstances. And let's not forget Electra, who could find herself at the center of an even more dangerous game if Remy's obsession is rooted in a familial tie she never suspected. The entire canvas of the bold and the beautiful would feel the tremors of this secret coming to light, forcing characters to reevaluate their past decisions and the consequences of long-buried mistakes. It's the kind of twist that could breathe new life into existing rivalries while introducing fresh conflicts that keep viewers hooked for months. Final thoughts, a soap opera roller coaster ahead. As we wrap up today's deep dive into the bold and the beautiful spoilers, one thing is clear. The show is gearing up for a roller coaster of drama that promises to keep us glued to our screens. Whether Remy Price is merely a creepy outsider or the long-lost Jack Marone carrying a grudge, his presence in Los Angeles is a ticking time bomb. Meanwhile, Nick Marone's return stirs up old emotions for Brooke and hints at unresolved stories that could resurface with devastating impact. The mystery of Jack's whereabouts continues to linger like a shadowy specter, and Casey Kasperzik's cryptic comments only add to the anticipation of what's to come. So what do you think? Is Remy hiding a secret identity as Jack? Or are we being led down a completely different path? Drop your theories in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on all things bold and beautiful. Until next time, keep watching and keep wondering about the secrets of LA's most dramatic families.